Hello YouTube, this is a coffee review of Sumatra Blend from Culinary Tours. Go into the bag. 10% Sumatra coffee and South and Central American coffees throughout the rest of it. Medium dark roast, ground. I know that is a huge fault to some, but still. I am too lazy to grind. I have the ability, but I'm just too lazy. According to the bag, preserve your good taste. Squeeze the bag when you close it. 2 tablespoons per cup. Experience world flavors. Just a general advertisement about what you get. But still, I've had their product before. Not necessarily Sumatra Blend, but their coffee before, and I found it to be has a good grind choice that they've made for it. I really hate it when they overgrind a coffee. It may be great for, say, espressos, but for the devices I use, I mean, it doesn't quite, it gums things up. French press. Now we've gone past our traditional 5, but not by a whole lot. And there we are. It is a medium dark brown. Tight lace. Good head retention if it was a beer. Looks nice. It says here, yeah, medium dark roast. So I would go give it that. If anything, I would have said a medium light roast. The problem is the coffee is cooling down a little bit. So I'm getting a lot of earth notes. Not a whole lot of brightness. Not a whole lot of fruity notes either. Let's see what the bag note has for us. A lot of earth notes, a lot of brightness. Floral and fruity. But predominantly savory. And bean, of course. Don't quite get that with it already brewed. But like I said, the cup is cooling down a little bit more than I would have cared for it to be. Not a whole lot of brightness to it, which is nice. I'm not a fan of brightness in my coffee. Earthy, obviously coffee. Um, Not enough to give you a chocolate level. Doing well. Well, the neighbors walk their pets. Yeah, but there's not enough. It's not dark enough to start giving you that coffee undertones. Very short hang time. Now, the way I've been having this particular coffee throughout my week is, of course, with a little bit of sugar to it and a little bit of cocoa to it, and it goes very well with the cocoa powder. So, if you get the chance and you're trying this, try it with cocoa powder. But all in all, short hang time. It's it's a nice coffee, but it's a forgetful coffee, I'm afraid. That's about all that can be said about it. Now, it's got enough body to it that I think a nice cold morning, this would go very well with a nice cold evening, very well. But in a hotter, like say summertime or in an afternoon, like say for lunch, I think it'd be a little bit too much. It's got body, but not a whole lot of body, but more than what a summertime coffee should have. I don't know if it's got enough to be a good wintertime coffee. Because, like I say, in the wintertime, you want something that you can just, that'll stick to the ribs a bit more memorable. This is, like I said, it wants to be remembered. It wants to be there. It's just not quite acquiring it. Now, as bad as this all may sound, like I said, I've tried it multiple times with a little bit of cocoa powder. I think that's the way you should have this. This is a good coffee as a base for any of the kind of coffee drinks you may want to add, if you will. Say you take this and turn it into Irish coffee. It would go very well with that. The near lack of brightness, I would feel that it would not interfere with any other flavors being added to it. An Irish coffee, I think this would make a great base for that. Anything along that line. Now, if you're cooking something that requires coffee, this may go well as into that as well, but only if you want a light coffee flavor added into it. Any kind of strong coffee notes, I don't think this will give you enough muscle to match to that level. But a light coffee background, I think it would. A mocha, very well. If you like adding flavored creams, this I think would take to those very well equally. Just by itself, it does like to stand alone, the poor guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just know that if you get this particular product, that it plays well with others, but doesn't play well by itself. See what you think. Give it a try. This is Culinary Tours Ground Coffee Sumatra Blend. Mash all back up together again. Any particular comments about this particular product down below, warmly accepted, as always. Or better yet, go out, buy it, and try it. And let the rest of us on the YouTube's coffee community know your thoughts on this particular product. Like I said, not bad, just it needs friends. Until next time, keep on drinking.